So, hello, and welcome back to Nicole Myths, Astrology and Tarot. Please be aware, if you are new to the channel, I do not sugarcoat my messages and I have no filter. So, for all of you that say,
I want the truth!
Some of you absolutely can and will handle the truth here just fine. Others of you, well,
you can't handle the truth!
At least not yet, and that's okay. I trust when you're ready, you'll find yourself back here liking my videos as a subscriber in divine time. For those of you who are self-aware enough to stay and listen, drop a like and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. With that said, always take readings how they resonate with you. If you are confused about the message of a reading, I always recommend coming back in about 2 weeks' time and seeing it with different eyes. Most of the time, if you're confused about a reading, you're trying to connect it with a scenario that it's not actually pertaining to. So no matter how tempting it is to listen to this and try and connect the dots to someone else in your experience, understand they're in your experience because of something you are learning through witnessing them to begin with as a divine mirror. So no matter how tempting it is to connect it to someone else, know that I am always reading it to help you better understand yourself and your own healing. Also know, if you look at the image, it represents the 12 houses of your birth chart. Okay, so we all have all of them. If I note certain astrological signs or planets, it's either because that is what is specifically healing in your chart right now or is being recognized in the reading as the area that is healing, or it is being aspected by the different things going on in the current cosmos that's bringing it up. So just because I say a certain sign and it's not your sign does not mean it's someone else. It's most likely a certain area in your chart that's being acknowledged, or it's a certain aspect going on in the current cosmos that is reflecting on the different healings going on in your own chart. Now I'm ready if you're ready. So let's begin.
All right, so secret code name, Goddess Gaia, right? These are the full moon in Virgo critical step secret code name readings. These readings are purchased by individuals, all right, through my Etsy shop, and these are their personal readings. However, if you are drawn to a secret code name and one of them stands out to you, chances are in divine time there is a message in it for you. All right, this is secret code name Goddess Gaia. If you would ever like your own secret code name, the link to my Etsy is in the description below. You can book them there. All right, I'm using my Mystical Manga Tarot today. I have split the deck in two. I have all of the major arcana and the royal court cards in one and the remaining minor arcana in the other. The majors and the court cards are going to establish what energetic archetype would be in your highest alignment to embody to take this critical step, right? In the highest manifestation that you can create in your journey here in this life. That is the intention that I'm holding, that this archetypal energy will benefit you in any which way, shape, or form that it can in your highest alignment. The minor arcana are going to show you what choices you can make in alignment with that embodiment to serve your highest good, right? Taking the critical step. So Spirit, for Goddess Gaia, you might want to look up the mythology surrounding her as well. We have the Tower. We have the Tower. As an embodiment, an energetic embodiment, this is the shedding of the ego and or choosing a complete shift in reality, okay? When the Tower comes out for you, it is like lightning. It is like an earthquake. It shakes everything back down to ground zero, right? This is about putting your ego to the side and acknowledging the fact that maybe you started building relationships or building a future on a foundation that was uneven or faulty. That it's not actually sustainable long-term, the way it was built. Okay, the Tower. Understand that you might have to radically shift your choices and or behavior in order to get back into alignment, okay? You might actually need to be a radical change agent and seriously shake up the reality. Like everybody going, what the fuck? Yeah, that kind of energy. What the fuck got up your ass? What the fuck got in your head? Like life and reality, the realization of it, right? That's what got into me. And you start making radical shifts. This is about letting go of your old version of self and the way you were doing things in order to invoke your better, higher version of self, right? So what are the choices then, please, Spirit, with this Tower energy? This is bring it all the fuck down, right? And reset. What is this? What are the choices in the highest alignment for secret code name Goddess Gaia? What is it? What else? Clarities, please. One more. All right. We have the Nine of Cups clarified by the Ace of Swords. The Two of Swords in reverse clarified by the Seven of Coin. And the Ten of Wands clarified by the Three of Coins. You know what your wish is, and your wish is in alignment with your truth, okay? It's interesting because both figures on these cards have their eyes closed. You have a soul wish, and that's the truth, but you're not seeing the wish being created. And that's the truth. You're not seeing it. Hell, you don't even see how it's possible. The Two of Swords in reverse, his eyes are also closed. The Seven of Coins underneath is about opening your eyes to the reality that there's no results. You don't not know what to do. Two of Coins sometimes represents being between a rock and a hard place and not knowing what to do, when the reality is you know what to do. You know what to do. Because the reality is it's not producing results. That is the Seven of Coins. There's nothing to harvest, and there's no more work that you could possibly do. You're in this interesting waiting game energy. Waiting for something to grow, waiting for something to bear fruit, waiting for something to manifest so that you can reap the reward of it. And you're just waiting. The Ten of Wands clarified by the Three of Coins. This is a burdening soul contract. It could also be a literal contract. Okay, contracts we have with people, like marriages, contracts we have with homes, right? Contracts we have of employment, contracts, whatever the contract is. This is a soul burdening Ten of Wands contract. A soul burdening contract. This is you carrying the soul weights of other people and making it personal and taking them as your own. and trying to carry all the weight to the end, when maybe it's not your fucking job to carry all the weight. Holding something together, right? Maybe it takes a lot of fucking soul effort to hold something together on a foundation that is ready to crumble. You might have a serious fear of exerting yourself that you would end up without, right? That if the castle falls down, that you would end up with no castle. And so therefore you're clinging to the castle walls, trying to hold it together because you're afraid there will be no castle if it falls apart. But the reality is, do you really want a castle that you have to hold together instead of one that is simply fucking strong enough to support the wish that you desire? Because I guarantee you're wishing for energetic freedom. You don't want to have to hold this castle together all the fucking time. You want your energy to be free. You don't want to pour all of your energy in carrying the soul weights of other people. Especially when it's not yielding results. The castle's not getting any stronger because you're holding it. The castle itself is weak and crumbling, right? It's not becoming stronger because you're holding it. You are not the mortar repairing the castle. You're like the vice grips holding it in place. To be fair, there's 2 young women on this card. Okay, that might be significant for you on what needs to fall. You're the one holding it together. It might be a relationship you have with younger females. They're not contributing to the solid foundation, right? There's soul contracts here that you are trying to be the savior in. But you are not the savior. It's not your job. You've got to save yourself. You might have to reset the foundation that these dynamics was built upon and remind them that you are not the energy that is intended to hold it together, but you're meant to enjoy the castle just like they are. Like, you're holding the castle together so that they can enjoy it, but you yourself don't get to enjoy it. They might be enjoying the benefit of having you around, but they're not actually benefiting you being around. And you have a certain wish. That might only be able to come to fruition, right? When you open your eyes to the reality and choose to shift. Choose to take your hands off the goddamn castle and let it fall so that it can rebuild. You definitely might want to look up the myths involving Goddess Gaia. Take some time and indulge in some reading. Greek and Roman mythology. I believe she's Gaia in Greek mythology and Terra in Roman. Yeah, you're putting out a lot of energy for people that you shouldn't be putting out all that kind of energy for. critical step forward in achieving your wish in reality. You're not supposed to be the one holding relationships together. You're supposed to be enjoying the reciprocity, right? The reciprocity between you and other people. Relationships are not one-way streets. Relationships are not one-way streets. Energy goes both ways. That's a lesson they might have to learn. Okay? Relationships thrive when all the parties involved keep the relationship thriving. One person can't do it on their own. I do have faith that this will help you in divine time, right? Taking this critical step forward. So, with that said, I thank you. I thank you for being a part of this event. Any and all reviews left in my Etsy shop are always greatly appreciated. Know that my love and support is with you always, all right? Love each other, but most importantly, love yourself. Take care.